Welcome, my dear friend. I am so glad you are here with me today. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax. You are in a safe space now, a place where you are deeply loved and accepted just as you are. Life can often feel overwhelming, can't it? Sometimes we find ourselves wondering why things aren't working out the way we hoped. Maybe you felt disappointed lately, or perhaps you're quietly carrying doubts about what's possible for you. I want you to know that these feelings are completely natural. We've all been there. But today, I want to gently remind you of something very powerful, something that can truly change your life. You see, there's a beautiful truth that life responds not just to what we wish for, but to what we truly expect deep inside our hearts and minds. What you expect becomes the invitation you send out to the universe. Every thought, every quiet belief is like a message saying, "This is what I believe is coming my way." And life, in its infinite love, says yes to that message. If you've been expecting things to go wrong or expecting to be let down, life will reflect that back to you, not as a punishment, but simply because that's the energy you've been holding. But here's the wonderful part. You can change what you expect. You have the power to shift your thoughts, to open the door to better experiences, simply by choosing to expect good things. It doesn't have to be complicated. It starts with a gentle awareness, a soft whisper within you that says, "I am open to expecting the best." Let that thought settle in for a moment. You don't have to know how everything will work out. You only need to begin expecting that life can surprise you in beautiful ways. When you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking about what might go wrong, you can choose to say, "I wonder what wonderful thing will happen today." That simple shift can change everything. Right now, I invite you to repeat with me, "I am open to expecting the best in my life." Say it softly, as if you are comforting a dear friend. Feel the warmth of those words. Each time you affirm this, you are planting a new seed in the garden of your mind. And just like any garden, what you plant will grow. So, let's begin planting seeds of hope, joy, and abundance together. There is no rush. Be kind to yourself in this process. You are learning to trust life again, to believe that good things are not only possible but are already on their way to you. Remember, my dear, you are so worthy of all the beauty life has to offer. It all begins with what you expect. Have you ever noticed how life often gives you exactly what you think it will? It's almost as if your quiet thoughts and feelings are gently shaping the path ahead of you. This is the essence of the law of expectancy. It's a simple but powerful idea that what you truly expect in your heart becomes your reality. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a magnet, drawing in experiences that match your expectations. When you expect things to go well, when you believe that people will be kind, that opportunities will come, life responds to that positive energy. But when you carry doubts, when you expect delays or disappointments, those too find their way into your experience. It's not because life is unfair, but because life lovingly mirrors back what you hold inside. Think about a time when you were sure something good would happen. You just knew it, and it did. That was the law of expectancy in motion. And perhaps there were times when you thought, "This will never work out for me," and it didn't. Again, this was simply your inner beliefs shaping what appeared on the outside. The good news is, you don't have to be stuck with old expectations. Every moment is a fresh opportunity to choose again. You can begin right now to expect more joy, more love, more success. It's like planting seeds in a garden. If you plant seeds of hope and positivity, you will grow beautiful experiences. But if you unknowingly plant seeds of worry or fear, those will grow too. The choice is always yours, and you have more power than you realize. Notice the words you use each day. Do you say things like, "I always get sick this time of year," or "nothing ever works out for me"? These are expectations being spoken into existence. What if you gently changed those words to, "I am healthy and strong," or "things are always working out for me"? Feel how different that energy is. Right now, I invite you to say with me, "I now choose to expect wonderful things to happen to me." Let those words wrap around you like a warm blanket. The more you affirm this, the more you will begin to see little shifts in your life, unexpected kindness, small victories, moments of joy. These are signs that your new expectations are taking root. Trust that life hears you. Trust that every positive thought is creating a brighter path ahead. You are learning to become a conscious creator, and it all begins with what you expect. Many of the expectations we carry today are not really ours. They were given to us, often when we were too young to question them. From the moment we were children, we absorbed the beliefs of those around us, our parents, teachers, friends, even society. If you were told that life is hard, or that you shouldn't hope for too much, those ideas may have quietly settled into your mind. Over time, they shaped what you believed was possible for you. Without even realizing it, you may have started to expect less, to believe that certain dreams were out of reach. But I want to remind you of something very important. You were not born with these limiting expectations. You came into this world full of wonder, expecting love, joy, and abundance. The doubts were learned, and anything that is learned can be unlearned. You are not bound by the past. You have the power to choose new expectations that truly reflect the life you desire. It begins with awareness. Gently ask yourself, what do I expect in my relationships, in my health, in my finances? Be honest, but also be kind to yourself. There is no judgment here, only a loving opportunity to see where you can shift. Perhaps you notice that you expect people to disappoint you, or that you expect money to always be a struggle. These thoughts are not who you are. They are just old patterns playing out. And now, with this awareness, you can begin to let them go. Imagine holding those limiting expectations in your hands and releasing them like leaves floating down a stream. You don't need them anymore. They have served their purpose, but now you are ready for something better. Say softly to yourself, I release old expectations that no longer serve me. Feel the freedom in those words. Each time you let go of a limiting belief, you create space for something beautiful to enter your life. You begin to expect kindness, abundance, health, and happiness. Not because you force it, but because it feels natural and right. This is your true state. You deserve to wake up each day expecting good things, knowing that life is your partner in creating joy. Trust that as you change your expectations, life will respond in ways that surprise and delight you. You are the artist of your experience, and every thought is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Choose colors of hope, love, and possibility. The masterpiece you are creating is already unfolding. Every thought you think and every expectation you hold doesn't just stay in your mind. It speaks to your body too. Your body is always listening to the quiet conversations you have with yourself. When you wake up expecting stress, or when you carry the thought that something might go wrong, your body responds. You may feel tension in your shoulders, a tightness in your chest, or a knot in your stomach. This is not because your body is betraying you, but because it loves you so much that it reacts to the messages you send it. When we expect difficulties or hold on to fear, our bodies prepare for those challenges, even if they never come. But the beautiful truth is that when you begin to expect good health, peace, and joy, your body listens to that as well. It starts to relax, to heal, and to flow in harmony with those positive expectations. Imagine carrying an invisible umbrella every day, expecting rain even when the sky is clear. That's what negative expectations can feel like, a constant preparation for something unwanted. But you can choose to put down that umbrella and walk freely, expecting sunshine. Your thoughts are like gentle instructions to your body, guiding it toward either tension or ease. If you often think, "I always get sick when I'm stressed," your body hears that and responds accordingly. But if you begin to affirm, "I expect to feel healthy, strong, and calm," your body will start to follow that new direction. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but with kindness and patience, it becomes your new normal. One simple practice I invite you to try is to stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, and say, "I expect vibrant health and joy." At first, it might feel strange, but over time, these words will begin to sink in. Your body will recognize them as loving guidance. Remember, every cell in your body is connected to your thoughts. When you choose positive expectations, you are nurturing yourself on every level: mind, body, and spirit. Right now, take a deep breath and feel the possibility of ease flowing through you. Say softly, "Every cell in my body responds to my positive expectations." Trust that your body wants to support you. It is always working to bring you back into balance, especially when you align your thoughts with hope and well-being. You are not powerless in how you feel. You hold a gentle, loving influence over your health through the expectations you choose each day. Let those expectations be filled with kindness, trust, and the belief that you deserve to feel good. It's so easy to fall into the habit of expecting things to go wrong, especially when life has given us reasons to be cautious. Maybe you've been hurt before, or things didn't work out the way you hoped. Without even noticing, you might begin to expect disappointment, as if it's safer to prepare for the worst. But living this way quietly drains your joy and keeps you from seeing the beautiful possibilities that are always around you. Fearful expectations often whisper in the background, telling you stories like, "What if I fail?" or "What if I'm not good enough?" These thoughts may seem protective, but really, they only create more of what you don't want. The wonderful news is that you can gently shift from these fear-based patterns into a place of empowered expectations. You don't have to force anything or pretend to be positive when you don't feel it. Instead, you simply begin by noticing when those fearful thoughts arise. When you catch yourself expecting the worst, pause and ask, "Is this really what I want to invite into my life?" This question alone can open a doorway to change. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to fear and the other to hope. Each time you choose to expect something good, even something small, you are stepping onto the path of empowerment. You might say to yourself, What if everything works out better than I imagined? This simple thought can lighten your heart and shift your energy. It's not about ignoring challenges, but about giving yourself permission to believe in better outcomes. A helpful practice is to check in with yourself each day. Ask, what am I expecting right now? If you notice that you're expecting stress or disappointment, gently guide your thoughts towards something more uplifting. You could affirm, I expect peace today, or I expect to be supported in ways I can't yet see. These small shifts create ripples that transform your experience over time. Right now, I invite you to say with me, I expect success, love, and abundance to flow to me with ease. Feel the softness of those words. Let them settle into your heart. You are learning to trust life again, to believe that good things are meant for you, not because you've earned them, but because you are naturally worthy of them. Each time you choose empowered expectations, you are stepping into your true power. You are no longer a prisoner of past fears. You are a creator of a brighter, more joyful reality. Trust that life responds to your new energy with kindness and grace. The words you speak and the thoughts you think are like tiny seeds being planted in the garden of your life. Every time you say something about yourself or your day, you are quietly telling the universe what you expect. Many people don't realize how powerful their words are. Simple phrases like, I always have bad luck, or nothing ever goes my way, may seem harmless, but they are actually reinforcing negative expectations. When you say these things often enough, they become beliefs, and those beliefs shape your experiences. But just as easily, you can begin to use your words to create positive expectations. Imagine how different your life could feel if you started each day by saying, good things are coming to me, or I always find solutions with ease. These words send a loving message to both your mind and the universe, guiding your day in a better direction. It's not about pretending that challenges don't exist, but about choosing to speak in a way that invites support, joy, and abundance. Your thoughts and words set the tone for what you allow into your life. When you become aware of this, you can gently start to shift your language. Instead of saying, I never have enough money, you could say, I am open to receiving abundance in unexpected ways. Notice how that feels, lighter, more hopeful. It opens a door instead of closing it. One simple exercise is to listen to yourself throughout the day. Catch those moments when you speak out of habit and ask, is this what I want to continue expecting? If not, lovingly reframe it. There's no need to be harsh with yourself. This is a practice of kindness and awareness. Over time, these new words will feel natural, and you'll begin to see how life responds differently. Right now, let's affirm together. My words and thoughts create a future filled with blessings. Feel the truth of that settle within you. Each positive word you speak is like shining a light ahead of you, making your path clearer and brighter. Even in small, everyday situations, you can choose to expect the best. When you're heading into a meeting, you can say, I expect this to go smoothly. When starting a new project, affirm, I expect creativity and success. These little shifts add up and begin to transform how you experience life. Remember, your words are powerful tools. Use them to build a life filled with hope, joy, and abundance. You deserve to speak kindly about yourself and your future. Life is always listening, and it lovingly reflects back the expectations you speak into existence. Gratitude is one of the simplest and most beautiful ways to gently lift your expectations and align yourself with the good that life has to offer. When you take a moment to appreciate what you already have, you naturally begin to expect more things to be grateful for. It's like opening a window and letting fresh air into a room that has been closed for too long. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present, and in doing so, it raises the energy of your thoughts and expectations. Many people wait until something big happens to feel grateful, but gratitude works best when it becomes a daily habit, especially for the small things. When you wake up and give thanks for the warmth of your bed, the sunlight through your window, or the simple fact that you are here, breathing and alive, you start your day with a positive expectation that life is supporting you. It's like telling the universe, I see the good, and I welcome more of it. Think of gratitude as the sunlight that helps the seeds of your positive expectations grow. Without it, those seeds may struggle to take root. But when you nurture them with appreciation, they blossom into wonderful experiences. Even when life feels challenging, there is always something to be thankful for: a kind word, a moment of peace, a lesson learned. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will notice how your expectations naturally rise. You begin to look forward to each day, knowing that life has good things in store for you. A simple practice is to take a few minutes each evening to reflect on what went well, no matter how small. You might say, I am grateful for the smile from a stranger, or I am thankful for the delicious meal I enjoyed. As you do this, you are gently training your mind to expect more moments of joy and ease. Right now, let's affirm together, I am grateful for all the good that is unfolding in my life. Feel the warmth of those words in your heart. Gratitude and positive expectancy go hand in hand. When you appreciate what you have, you send out a loving signal that you are ready to receive even more. Life responds to this open-hearted energy with kindness and generosity. You don't have to force anything. You simply need to notice and appreciate the blessings already around you. Over time, you will find that expecting good things becomes as natural as breathing. Gratitude is the bridge that connects where you are to where you want to be, and every thankful thought is a step toward a brighter, more joyful life. There is a quiet power in seeing with your mind and speaking with your heart. When you combine visualization with affirmations, you create a beautiful partnership that helps shape your reality. Your imagination is a gift, a gentle tool that allows you to picture the life you desire. When you close your eyes and see yourself happy, successful, and at peace, you are sending a clear message to the universe about what you expect. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It is a way of aligning your thoughts, feelings, and expectations with the outcomes you wish to experience. When you imagine something with love and belief, your mind begins to accept it as possible. This softens any doubts and opens the door for those desires to manifest in your life. Pairing this with affirmations strengthens the message. Speaking positive words while seeing your desired outcome creates a powerful energy that draws those experiences closer to you. For example, if you desire abundance, you might visualize yourself feeling free and supported while affirming, I joyfully expect my dreams to manifest in perfect timing. The key is to make this a gentle, daily practice, something that feels nurturing, not forced. You don't need to know every detail of how things will happen. Your role is simply to hold a loving vision and speak words that reflect trust and expectancy. Over time, this practice reshapes your inner world, and as your inner world changes, your outer world begins to shift in response. It's important to approach this with patience and kindness toward yourself. Some days it might feel easier than others, and that's perfectly okay. What matters is your willingness to keep showing up for yourself with hope and belief. Each time you visualize and affirm, you are reinforcing the expectation that good things are on their way to you. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. Imagine planting a seed and watering it regularly. You wouldn't dig it up to check if it's growing. You would trust that, with care and time, it will bloom. The same is true for your dreams and desires. Trust that your positive expectations, nurtured through visualization and affirmations, are taking root. Right now, take a deep breath and allow yourself to see something beautiful that you desire. Hold that image softly in your mind and say with me, I joyfully expect my dreams to manifest in perfect timing. Feel the calm assurance that life is working with you. This is your time to believe in the unseen, to trust in the quiet magic of your thoughts and words. You are creating a future filled with possibility, simply by choosing to expect the best. There is a quiet strength in letting go of the need to control every detail, and instead trusting that life is unfolding exactly as it should. So often we hold on to doubts without realizing it. We wonder if things will really work out, or we second guess whether we deserve the good we desire. These thoughts can cloud our expectations and make us feel uncertain or anxious. But when you begin to trust the process of life, you free yourself from that heavy burden. Trust is like a soft breeze that carries your intentions and expectations forward, even when you cannot see where the path leads. It reminds you that you don't have to figure everything out on your own. Life is your partner, always guiding you toward what is best for your growth and happiness. When you expect good things with a sense of ease, rather than with tension or desperation, you allow those blessings to flow more naturally to you. Imagine a river making its way to the ocean. It doesn't rush or struggle. It simply moves with trust, knowing it will arrive. You can approach your desires in the same way, holding positive expectations while allowing life to bring them to you in perfect timing. Whenever you feel doubt creeping in, gently remind yourself that it's safe to trust. You can place your hand over your heart and say, I trust life to bring me only good. I am safe. These words can calm your mind and bring you back to a place of peace. Trusting the process doesn't mean you give up on your dreams. It means you believe so deeply in them that you no longer feel the need to force or chase them. You know they are on their way because you expect them with quiet confidence. This kind of trust turns waiting into a peaceful experience rather than a stressful one. It allows you to enjoy the present moment, knowing that everything is working out behind the scenes. Each time you choose trust over worry, you strengthen your connection to the flow of life. You begin to notice small signs and synchronicities that reassure you that you are on the right path. These gentle confirmations are life's way of saying, yes, keep expecting good things. Remember, my dear, you don't have to carry the weight of uncertainty. You can rest in the knowledge that life supports you. The more you relax into trust, the more easily your positive expectations will manifest. Let go of the need to control and embrace the freedom that comes with knowing you are always guided and cared for. You are far more powerful than you have ever been told. Within you lies the ability to shape your life simply by choosing what you expect. Every thought, every quiet belief sends a message to the universe, and life responds with love and consistency. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't need to have all the answers. All that is asked of you is to gently begin expecting the best for yourself, not out of force, but out of a deep knowing that you are worthy of good things. Each day is a fresh opportunity to align your thoughts, words, and feelings with the life you truly desire. When you wake up, you can choose to say, "I wonder what wonderful surprises life has for me today." When challenges arise, you can remind yourself, "Everything is working out for my highest good." These small shifts in expectation create waves of positive change that reach every corner of your life. Trust that the seeds you've planted with your thoughts and affirmations are growing, even if you can't yet see the results. Be patient and kind with yourself along this journey. There will be moments of doubt, but now you know how to gently guide your mind back to hope and trust. Remember to use the tools you've learned: gratitude, visualization, positive words, and the calm confidence that comes from trusting life's process. You are not alone in this. Life is always on your side, responding to the energy you offer. You deserve to live a life filled with joy, abundance, love, and peace. It all begins with the simple, beautiful choice to expect those things. Right now, I invite you to take a deep breath and affirm with me, "I am deserving. I am open. I now expect miracles, joy, and abundance because life loves me." Let these words settle into your heart. Carry them with you as a gentle reminder that you hold the power to create a life that feels good and true to you. Each step you take with positive expectancy brings you closer to the experiences you've been dreaming of. Believe in yourself, trust in the process, and know that the universe is always listening, always responding with love. Your journey of transformation has already begun, and the best is yet to come.